Morning, way too early on a Tuesday, way too early. Bait fish jumping everywhere. Channel, check this man. There we go. All right. Got a minute on. We're gonna cast the lure a little bit. Get this set up. It's tight enough. Okay. We're gonna set that here, man. Fishing on these rocks is a bit of a mess for me. But I gotta try and get out here where the fish are at. Got that nice little creek coming out. Just bait fish jumping everywhere. There we go. Oh shit! Lost it right at the bank. Son of a gun. That made for some good bait. This thing set up properly. Hey, good morning. All right. I mean, it may be a case where there's just too much bait fish here to actually get. I mean, this is just insane. I do have a minnow on that rod, and I'm hoping to catch something live, whether it's one of these moon eye shad or a skipjack. Then I've got my catfish rod. I'll set up my catfish rod if I get something actual live to put on there. I haven't seen much fishing news to speak of, other than looks like some guys got busted fishing. Oh, a pay lake got busted buying fish illegally from a non-commercial fisherman and not marking down what they were buying. I mean, I believe there's a lot of rules involved with running a pay lake, and you got to keep pretty good records. I think they busted like 7 people, which is good. If you're like me, you're just out here bank fishing, you got your boat, you're out there trying to catch, you just hate to see the commercial fishermen just take everything out of here for profit. I don't know. They got to make a living too, and then pay lakes are. I'm okay with pay lakes. I'm not so okay with the trophy pay lakes. Like if you're going to a pay lake and you're in a, you know, go there and catch a mess of fish, farm raised catfish to eat. Yeah, I get that. But then trophy pay lakes, I don't know. Just out there fishing in a real small area for really big fish. You just, I don't know. Oh, I had a little bump. Come on now. Yeah. I guess y'all couldn't see that on camera. Great big old splash over there. Probably a carp. Could have been a big catfish. I don't know. That's cool though. I always like that. I wish you could have seen it. Didn't quite get that angle. It was just not like right over there on that corner. It was just on the other side of that. Should have brought my net. Well, whatever y'all are up to this morning, I hope you have a good day. Nice and productive. It is pretty nice out. It ain't hot or nothing. I know it's supposed to get on at about 90 today. We did have a boat launching right off the right boat pulled in right after I pulled in, which I'm not sure where they went. Oh, we got a barge coming. We'll get some action now. Yeah, here's another one. One little bite on this. Let's try something else. going for what I want, though. Come on now. Know what you got, people. There's something to swing at it right there. A lot better if I can get one of these little shad on there. Don't see it. I can't see no fog on the water, can you? Good amount of fog. Barge coming through. About to start being good fishing weather. Start getting back in the 70s. up against the bank like this. You find the bait, that's where they're at. Now, could be busy, too busy feeding on the real thing. Tell you what, we're gonna work this minute for a little bit. Set that guy right there. It'll be a little bit noisy for a few minutes. Didn't want to bite up close. That's why I skipped that really about a dog. Go with it. All right. You can't catch them if you don't have any bait. That was so big, I don't know if we'll get a hook set. Oh, right on. Oh, we got I hope everybody's having a good morning. Mine would be a lot better if I catch something. I do have a little story for you. When I was, I want to say 12, my, uh, oh, my cousin Jason and I had my house to ourselves for a couple of days. Mom was up north. We were living in Kentucky. Mom was up north visiting our family. My dad was off running around this thing. Big jump right there. Uh, so I had, I knew how to cook and stuff, so I was going to cook some banquet chicken for myself. Bring it to the stove, put the chicken in. My cousin Jason shows up, distracts me. He's like, "Hey, Gus, let's go fishing." I'm like, "Oh, that sounds like a great idea." Yeah, you had to wait like 45, like this banquet chicken took almost an hour to cook. So I guess I got good and distracted, so we jumped on our bikes, grabbed our fishing poles, and drove down to Frenchboro Lake, rode down, and nice jump right there. Well, we're out there fishing, and it's like we both remembered the chicken at the same time. We looked at each other, "Oh no, the chicken!" And, and the tough part is from my house to Churchville Lake, it's almost all downhill. So, big carp jumping. Heck, I got this thing on me. I should have it out in the water. Ah. Anyway, yeah. By the time we got back, everything was pretty black and crispy. We did not burn the house down, but it was a tough ride back. We pushed, but man, them hills were really steep, and are really steep. I'm sure. Oh yeah. Yeah, big old big head carp out there jumping. Let's see. We keep that tight line right there. I actually have that pretty close to the bank where it's sitting. Almost a disaster. Y'all gonna help me keep an eye on that, maybe. Got a few people. Fishing rods up there moving. Other than a snake. Yep, we got a leaf. There we go. Anybody else out there fish the Ohio River? Everybody's out there on their boats. It has really been mostly misses for me pretty much all through August. I think I had one day where I went out and caught a few fish. Oh, just like that right there. I think next week we'll get the John boat out, find a spot to fish. Whether it's Bluegrass Pit or Lincoln City, Honeyberg, Hill Lake, stuff like that. Too many misses. I like catfishing, especially when they're biting. There is a lake up in Newburgh I haven't tried yet. My friend Tim keeps talking about. They go out there and catch a few. I've seen a real decent channel cat caught at Christie Lake yesterday. This retired woman was out there fishing. She did pretty good. Better than I did. I started out here, watched all these shads jumping. Didn't get any bites. I was fishing with frozen and skipjack. That skipjack may have been a little on the old side. So I decided to go from here over there. I was going to go live yesterday, but I sat out here for an hour and didn't get a bite. I don't know what changed about it today, but just try and go whenever I get the opportunity. Mostly what the deal is. Oh yeah, this old hillbilly out here trying to catch a few fish. No bites. There's a big guard jumping out there. They're here. They're here. I've seen them all morning. Just don't know why I'm not getting bites. It sucks. Couple little guys. This on Facebook and several Facebook groups. I asked about what time, the day or night, did you catch your best fish? You know, was it like in the morning, or was it in the evening, or was it during the day or during the night? Which, of course, a lot of people respond dusk or dawn. But I've honestly done way better at dusk than I've ever done fishing first thing in the morning. And all my biggest fish have all been caught at like really odd times, like 9 o'clock in the morning, oh, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 10 o'clock at night. I think last year, one of them decent blues that I caught was caught about 30 minutes before dark. But I really don't remember a trip in the morning where I came out first thing in the morning, I was on the water, and the sun was rising, and actually caught a personal best. I don't think I have any personal best like that. That's a shame. I do it. I like coming out in the morning, get a couple hours of fishing in, get on with the rest of my day. I like it pretty well. Cast this guy back out there. Still on there. Still exposed hook. Here. Oh. That needs to have just a little bit more on it. Alright guys. Let's see if I can move that camera to where you guys can see this, all these fish jumping a little better. There we go. It's on me. Alright, I'll have to scoot that forward. I think I can figure that out. Not too far away from the big rod. That's not the angle you want to see, is it? Alright. Let's see here. Nice and easy. See, I was beginning to think that getting out here and doing all this talking was keeping me from catching fish. And I sat out here all that time yesterday and didn't catch any fish. It didn't say 2 words. Alright, maybe it ain't the talking. Socks. tell you, it's not unusual to come out here and do really well on this. Like that. 7 o'clock. You start to see some of that water now. Don't fall on your head there, Jimmy. I think we're going to give this one more fan cast. 3. Then we're going to tie something else on. No bites. Well, have any of y'all caught any decent fish this year? I know I caught a flathead that's just under my personal best. My best flathead is 36 inches, and I caught one that went 35. I think that was caught a couple of 10-inch bluegills or 10-inch warmouth. Wasn't too bad. So, all right, I did. What are you out there jumping? This thing jumping on our hook. Let's see what else we got. Let's go with the jig set up for a little bit. No knife there. Play this game. Where's your knife? There it is. Yeah, a little fish just jumping. yesterday morning, I get up. I set my alarm clock for about 3:30 for the days that I got to work. Right. So I got up at 3:30 yesterday. Started getting ready, fixed breakfast. Dogs got up, feed the dogs, let the dogs out to use the bathroom. And my one dog, Monica, she's pretty good about if I sleep a little too late, like if I hit the alarm clock a couple times, she starts barking at me, trying to wake me up. I always think it's funny how well the dogs understand time and routine. So it's about 10 after 5 and I still haven't walked out the door yet. And she just starts barking at me like a crazy person. I think she knew if I was up that early, I needed to be out the door by 5. And she didn't like that. It was time for them to go back to bed. That's pretty good though. I try and encourage that. You never know what day that'll actually come in handy. We're at the life where we really don't oversleep, and it rarely, if ever, happens. But it's good to have them extra little alarm clocks. You never know when the power's going to go out, which I've got batteries in my alarm clock to prevent that from happening. All right, let's see. We're going to just give it a few casts, a slow reel. I may end up just casting and bumping it off the bottom. I'll do a fan cast because everything's real high in the water column right now. Just try and keep it high in the water column. I do have a few entries for Fish of the Year Fish of the Month for September now. If you don't know, if you're watching this, hey, I got a couple people watching anyway. If you're watching this, you don't know, we give away a trophy in December every year for Fish of the Year. Every month we do a Fish of the Month, which the Fish of the Month is just a photo that I've edited up, it'll say like September Fish of the Month. Sometimes it'll say winter, depends on how I like what the picture's going to look like. But we do give away a trophy. This will be our 4th year giving away the trophy. We have, I think, 27 entries so far. 27 separate people have entered. Oh. That's a turtle or a snake. Probably a turtle. And then at the end of the year, in December, I give away a little trophy. It's got a fish on it. It says the Jet Fish and Log Fish of the Year. Like I said, this is the 4th year. Last year, the little girl that won was the first time I had somebody win that I did not know personally, which is not too bad. First year, the niece won. Second year, my cousin's boy won. This year, I have some really good entries, and we do the voting in a group on Facebook. And if you were wanting to enter, you would just send me the photo by email, which is jfbfishofyear@gmail.com, or you can send it to me on Facebook at the Jeff Fish and Blog. You have to send it in Messenger, or you can go to my personal email, which is Jeffrey RHONE. I really like that personal Facebook page. I did get monetized on Facebook, so all the traffic I can push over there, I like because I'm actually making a little money at it. I'm a long way away from making any money on YouTube, but I do like. It's, it's where I really started doing the videos. One of the big reasons I started doing these videos. Let me say a few more times. So one of the big reasons I started doing the videos is I'd like to record videos to start with. Start with old big shoulder unit video camera, just recording like me and my brothers playing baseball and stuff. And then at one point I got a small, probably when digital cameras first came out, I got a digital camera and was recording some of the guys I went to school with going to record their bands and then being able to like edit it and have like live videos and stuff. Well, I shouldn't say live videos, recording them live and then making a video of it, which wasn't exactly like MTV video style. It was just them doing their thing and then having a few editing tricks. But I enjoyed the heck out of it. And then a few years ago, about six years ago, my mom had passed away, and then 6 months later, Dad had passed away. And after Dad had passed away, I was just trying to, like I knew how I was gonna process. I gave myself a year to process my mom's passing. Mourn her passing. Not that I don't always miss my mom, I do. But at a certain point, you do have to get back to life, or a person should. You really can wallow in self pity and all that after losing something like that. I see people do it all the time. It's tough. Anyway, but Dad passed away in the middle of that. Like right in the middle, like 6 months later. It's not funny at all. I just had this feeling like I'm not over Mom dying yet. I'm not ready to process Dad dying. So I went ahead and just gave myself the full year. Mom passed away. So after it had been a year, I got to thinking, well, I need to understand how I'm going to deal with the passing of my dad so I can go on and have a little bit of mental health and not feel like a crazy person or feel like I need to just cry over it all the time. Dad, Dad had a tough life and he brought a lot of it on himself. He was, I don't know. At times we had great relationships. At times we had very strained relationships. So it was kind of a weird place for all this to go on. Get some notifications. Doesn't look like anything anymore. So that's where I came up with the best part of mine and my dad's relationship was us talking about fishing. We probably didn't fish together as much as most people that knew us would think. But after they were living in Gary, Indiana, and I'm living in southern Indiana. Oh, got him. Missed him. Son of a gun. That's a good sign. That's a fight. But that's where I came up with all this. Because originally, like the first few episodes, there was me telling a story about talking to Dad and a friend of mine that we were about trying to figure out when the best time to fish was. Dad's answer, which is the tagline in almost all my videos, and I've got it there on my Facebook page. The best time to fish is anytime. It's just whenever you have the time to go. That's the best time to fish. Don't, he didn't want you getting too caught up on whether you should go in the morning or go in the evening. If you got time to go, just go. Figure it out when you get there. I like it. I like that. That was a pretty good tagline. It seemed pretty popular with the people that I do. They all liked it. Come by it honest, I would say. Probably a little importance to that part of it, is that it's genuine. Oh, they're pulling up all these crops, man. Tough on my allergies. And then, and Dad was real big in storytelling, which not. I mean, he lived a pretty wild life, and he would tell stories about it. It's how that works. It's not so much he's not so much telling stories about other people. He's just talking about his life. He never had a problem sharing, stuff that he'd done, stuff that happened. And I'd say my mom was the same way, and I'm a lot like them. So the big part of the first parts of doing this, like I went spent time with brothers, with my brother Christopher, with my brother Jesse, and basically just having them tell. We were just reminiscing on some of our favorite fishing outings and some of our other favorite stories. Like Christopher and I, oh, right off of 431 in Central City, Gilbert County, Kentucky, there's these trailer parks. Well, on the opposite side of the trailer parks are they have lakes, but the lakes, there's a lot of growth in that area. And there's a creek that runs on the backside of these lakes that basically feeds all these lakes. Well, there's a set of lakes back there that's like it's one lake here, and then there's just this real narrow channel to get to the second lake, and then you go to the edge of that lake, and then you get where the creek feeds in. We were pretty determined to try and fish that spot, and I had a 14-foot John boat, a little trolling motor at the time, so we decided we were going to go over there. Put in the one lake, which was closest to where we parked, and then motor over to the other lake. Well, we get there with that channel, the water's down, and it's tough to get through, and it's too muddy to really get out and push it. Oh, I guess we could have, didn't. And the way we were pulling on the cattails and stuff, the boat just ended up full of brown recluses. Just a boat full of spiders. And although my wife would argue with that, but I've never really been one to be scared of spiders. I don't have a natural fear of them. Anyway, my brother just looks at me, he's like, "What do we do?" Just start smashing them. That's what we did. We started smashing it, killing as many spiders as we could. Neither one of us got bit. We got out of it all right. The water is really, really calm. And that one little bite, it's pretty rough. Oh, now. One of these times I'm gonna go live and we're gonna just tear up some fish. Hope it's the next time. Although I wouldn't mind finishing strong. where I put my white jigs at, but I'd rather have white curly tail on there. I just don't have one of those today. We're gonna try one of these guys. Actually, that's not. We're gonna go with the black one, but we're gonna put a minnow on it also. All that process, we're gonna probably take a recast. That guy right there. Still haven't been a fog on the water. Way out there. All right. Yeah, don't dead minutes not doing this. Didn't do us good on that one though. There we go. Oh yeah, that'll work. That'll work. All right, let's see what's that. There we go. guys. I think all my stuff's about to die. No minnow. So thanks for watching, people. Hope you have a good day. Stop.